Preliminary estimates of the Eurozone business activity turned out to be significantly below the forecast. However, traders remain positive. The euro-dollar pair is still trading near its 2-month high. The Eurozone Composite and Services PMI showed the third worst performance in history. The reintroduction of the containment measures in the European Union is the main reason for such poor figures. In other words, the coronavirus pandemic is weighing on the business activity again. At the same time, preliminary data on the UK's business activity exceeded even the most optimistic predictions. Nevertheless, the Services PMI, that is the main index, dropped below the 50-point threshold that separates growth from stagnation. However, the report failed to affect the pound sterling that began to rise before the publication. The jump in the currency was triggered by the news about the possibility of an earlier rollout of the coronavirus vaccines. The market participants will hardly react to the US business activity figures. The data is expected to be better than in Europe. However, the overall dynamic is still negative. Moreover, traders are more focused on the coronavirus pandemic and the US election results. Thus, the US dollar is unlikely to gain in value. Let's take a look at the trading charts. The pound-dollar pair broke the resistance level of 1.33 for the first time in a long period. This led to the bigger number of long deals. If the price consolidates above the mentioned resistance level, it may reach the local high of 1.3480, locked on September 1st. At this level, traders may start closing long positions. However, unexpected news about Brexit may change the situation. According to the technical analysis, the euro-dollar pair is still below 1.1890. It means that the pair may slide to 1.1850. If the price fixes below 1.1850, it may reach the levels of 1.1800. According to the alternative scenario, the pair may rebound from the level of 1.1890. That's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.